the people fall in love. It could be for the game or pleasure, I don't know. But when it comes to lust, that's for sure. But when I can do these things around, girl, like you, be the one that makes me smile and it's true. Now only you, we'd give this love a chance to rain. Baby, don't go, all because of people like you. Because of people like you. Oh, you will not be, not because of people like you. Because of people like you. Oh, you will not be. Juju taye, Ọlọ́run má gbé mi fún ayé. Obi ó ti gbé wọn sáré. Who dey check am? Tó bá gbé mú we go wreck am. 7 David Beckham, nothing fit to shake my mental. Come close without permission. Monday we get a money, nothing we could give me condition. And shout it, I no get a loan me.
Baddest boy, if me come biggest boy. Now chicken at the matter. Fine boy, I'm all gone. Yeah, you know the system, no get joy. Nah, no get joy. Can you call me baddest boy? Oh, baddest boy. Shake it, yeah, baddest boy. We go biggest boy. Now chicken at the matter. Fine boy, I'm all gone. Yeah, you know the system, no get joy. Nah, no get joy. Can you call me baddest boy? Oh, baddest boy. Yeah, yeah.
Look at me, baby. How is that? Are you okay? Are you okay? Come to my bedroom, cause I've had it for you. Are you okay? Are you okay? I want to use my money to scatter your brain for you. Permit me. Yeah, I love you. I want to use my to shift your womb. Oh, permit me. You're not a baby, my money. She say, I am okay. Oh, lele, go on, I am. Madu, I am you. Oh, lele, I am. Madu. You like a sugar mommy. Die for the dough. Tell her wine, make she wine for the dough. Die for the dough. Die for the dough. Ghana girl say she want marry me, yo. I hope say she sabi kuku wache. Hope your love go sweet past the she talk. Baby girl, I say your body na killer, oh. Yeah, I beat it tired of your body, oh. Only on your body. That girl for the corner, there's somebody made a call, I'm where see the wine, I'm a see fire for body. And if she follow me, go now, enjoyment go kill, I'm baby girl, you bad, girl, the way you wine, I demand over you, girl, I demand over you, girl. Say you are my woman, my superwoman, I demand over you, girl, I demand over you, girl. Die for the love, girl, I want me for the love. Die for the love, girl, I want me for the love. Every time, why am I money? Hello, baby, have you sent it? You don't even know what you do to me. So if I go low, show back, move like me, yeah. All I'm gonna get you this camera. I get follow you for back. Baby, you blow my mind, I know go lie. See, baby, if you want to leave for Piccoli, no do shakara, no they carry your shoulder. As you see me so, baby, now because of you, I don't go. See, I don't they go. One ticket, go, Bado, left me, do you want ticket? Hello. Me, I know they hear you again. You be like your network on the fake. Meanwhile, Rosita, they tell you. If you break my heart today, me, I go sharply the plates. Carry another baby, give her what she wants.
Small thing you done the vex, you done the other over. Veronica, cool down, See baby, if you want to leave, you won't be good leave. Don't do shakara, don't they carry your shoulder, As you see me so baby, now because of you I don't go no. See I don't they go, what you can so good only go. See baby, if you want to leave, you won't be good leave. Don't do shakara.
I think I drank it.
You say you got another man. Say you know me again. The kind of way I feel that day, me I don't go feel talking again. I'm okay, no go through like this, so I know your friend don't like my beat, but you for don't say this kind of thing, baby. Just let me know if you know what to do again. I know go disturb you, I know go stress you. Just let me know if you know what to do again. I know go disturb you, I know go stress you, but don't call me back, don't call me back. When you see say I don't dare with another person, baby, don't call me back, I'm not coming back. When you see say I dare with another girl, baby, don't call me back.
Welcome to Diaspora Connect. I am your main plug, Neville. Another Saturday, kujinais kudonjo. And let me tell you, you are the most important person on the show. So karibu sana. A lovely kind of Saturday for us to connect with so many Kenyans from all across the world. Stories by Kenyans for Kenyans, just the way you like it. So kama umependa, usijali. Bado mapochopocho, matamu, bado yet to come your way. Thank you very much, our amazing DJ. Ay, ametumaliza sana. Nanivera ametupatia just a brief intro into what we are going to do today. So stories, entertainment, and also information ikiwa sprinkled with representation. There's a reason why we're the #1 show in the whole region. Because kama ni matamu, kama ni halua, tunakupatia vile unataka. And make sure you're getting connective with us. Tumia ile hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya when you come through on the X app. Alafu pia Diaspora family. We know you love to send us messages on WhatsApp. So let me put my WhatsApp number on your screen. Unaiona your number, ichukue, isave, because we are going to be doing a lot of things and I'll be needing your help so that we make this connection a two-way kind of traffic. So today on the show, lots going on, lots of good stories. Lazima tuta travel to ingia so many continents, globe-trotting kind of thing. But before we get there, you know how we do, sights and sounds. This is where I need you. Yes, you at home. All you need to do right now, I'm going to show you a video of a country, a city somewhere. Ebu nikuonyesha, ebu cheki yo mandhari hapo. Yes! So our sights and sounds, in case you're new to the show, you look at this place, and if you can guess where this is, use that hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV. Alafu pia our WhatsApp number, your WhatsApp number umesave. Na kama hujasave, ebu save sahi. Send all your responses. And now usisahau, usiniambie, Neville, uko ni Germany. No, I would love to know your name, where you're watching us from. That's what makes you really important to us. Alafu wewe ni Diaspora family. So look around. Cheki mandhari pale. Ebu angalia buildings, angalia maji, angalia forestry hapa na pale. Unaweza ona future house yako hapo pahali. So make sure you are guessing and letting us know. But as the show rolls on, I'll be giving you some interesting, fun facts about this country right here. Alafu kama unaweza guess, keep on coming to. Alafu at the end of the show, I'll be giving you that answer that you'll be logging. So I can't wait to see all your responses. I get guessing right now at Diaspora Connect KE. That's our Instagram. Na pia your WhatsApp number. I would love to hear from you. Hey, wacha. Umekuwa ukiwatch show na hujawahi tuma text. Leo ni ile siku. Hujawahi interact na sisi. Today is that day. Silent watcher. Hey, wewe, come through. We would love to hear from you. But as we keep things rolling on, I want us to go to our first guest of the day, because that's what you're here for, yes? Stories, connection, representation in the right kind of way. We're going to do that for so long yani till late. So make sure uko na kitu unapenda pale kando, kama ni kopo la maji or if it's a few family members, waambie Neville ako kwa screen, hebu kujeni tuanze. But right now tuingie kwa ndege. But before tuingie kwa ndege, ulipack kila kitu. Umepack lotion, essentials, because pale tunaenda ni Kigali, Rwanda. We are going to meet a professor who is changing the game in so many ways. But before we get to our Professor Jonathan and him changing many things, nataka nikuonyeshe a few photos ya akiwa hapa nyumbani. Tuone vile alikuwa at least ana mingle tumuone. Hebu ona huyu professor wetu hapa. Anapiga pale gitaa mdogo mdogo. So let me welcome our amazing guest so that hizi photos as tunacheza anatuambia hapa lilikuwa wapi. So welcome Prof, ni aje?
Poa sana, mambo.
Niko best. Nimeamua kukuanika kiasi tu.
Manzi.
Hebu niambie, kwa hiyo photo umepiga uniform. Remind me of this day. Unakumbuka hii siku?
Yes, very well. Oh my goodness.
Hii siku naikumbuka. Hebu tu explain as we move along. Ndo watu wajue, huyu kweli ako majuu ametoka mbali.
We, alalala.
Hebu ni explain hiyo.
This is Masai Road, Ongatarungai. There is a Manyata where we had an exhibition of what Masais really are. And man, this is a long time ago.
Na hiyo, hebu hiyo unataka umepiga orange nzuri. Uko na ng'ombe.
This is awesome.
Hebu niambie.
May their souls rest in peace. This is my grandmother's home in somewhere in Kiambu.
Hebu ni kuwekea picha nyingine uone, kwa sababu niko na picha zako hapa mingi nimeona nikasema, Prof.
Hizi umetoa wapi?
Hizi ziko kila pahali. Ona hii.
Internet does not forget for real.
Hebu ona hii niambie.
I'm waiting. Oh my goodness.
Umeona hiyo?
Al-Jamia Tusaifia. This is a university and Arabic academy. Inaitwa Al-Jamia Tusaifia. Big ups to my friends like Fred, Mudhama, and my bosses Mufadha Al-Baisab.
Okay.
Mufadha Al-Bai and watu kama hao kwa ground. Hapo nyuma naona some students. Tulimingo nao sana. Oh, this is very recent. This is nice. This is East Africa University of Rwanda. I think I had just gotten my first contract to teach there as a part-time lecturer in the faculty of filmmaking and mass communication.
That's amazing. Na hapo ukiwa na ka briefcase. Ona hizo. Hapo ulikuwa umegraduate.
Wapi huko? This is recent. This is my unanipeleka mbio huku kule. This is, I had just graduated from UK, first degree, bachelor's degree. Now the previous one, niko na ka briefcase, ni very recent at my current place of work. Big ups to the people like Paul Atenya, they alipiga hii picha. Here graduation ni miaka mingi sana, about 2012 in the first degree.
Kitambo kidogo, but I love it. Just a trip down memory lane ndo wase wajue wenyewe. Prof manzeni mtu wetu hapa wa mtaani. So in case guys are watching you for the first time, wanakuona sahi kwa screen wanashanga, uni superstar gani tunaonyeshwa TBT na sahi yako kwa screen. So kindly tuambie uko area gani, jina yako.
Wengi unanipenda kuniita Prof, recently Jonathan Kinyanjui Ngogi, na huyu ni mtoto wa Francis Ngogi Juguna na my mom. Big ups, so much greetings to you mama for bringing me up. Napenda kuniita Kinyanjui, wengine wanapenda kuniita mtoto ya Ngogi, wengine nataka kuniita two dog, hawajajua kuna promotion. Yeah, there are some several names, wengine wako na nickname, Fial. There is a big name in the house, Facebook huko, LinkedIn, tutapatana. Fiari is a common house, and Fiari is also the name of my daughter.
That's amazing.
Yeah, long story.
Hapo sawa, Prof. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us. I just like, to get to know about you. You're away from home, which we know is not an easy kind of thing to do. But nataka to rewind kidogos so that guys, as they are watching, will get inspiration, will get information, na wajue representation yao imefika mpaka Kigali, Rwanda. So kindly nataka to rewind kidogo, tupatie story yako, ulitoka lini Kenya, because tumeona manze umekuwa around, umegraduate, unajua. So give us that brief story ya ukiwa hapa mtaani before now, unajua, getting that opportunity na umeingia side za Kigali, Rwanda.
Well, I love the way you're bringing it out. I really love how you're bringing it out. Yeah, kama mmesikia ni Jonathan Ngugi. Na Ngugi is a recent name that I have adopted in honor of my late father who passed away sometimes last year. May his soul rest in peace. Nilizaliwa Nakuru, watu wa Nax. Kidogo maisha ikakuwa tofauti. We moved to Kutus, watu wa Kirinyaga, Muriaro Abai, Kutus DB primary, na nikasoma for about a term. Maisha ikakuwa tafa zaidi, tukaenda place inaitwa Embu. Muriaro andwa Embu. Nikaenda DB Cameo Primary School. Now from there I proceeded to Itabwa Day School. From there with my 5 A's, ndio hiyo nikajipata na scholarships UK, double major, first 2 degrees, one in IT, and it has been my passion. So home, tuko watu 6. I have 2 sisters and 4 brothers. Yeah, generally safari imekuwa ndio hivyo. Na with my first degree nikarudi mtaa, hustle hapa na pale, maisha ngumu. So kidogo I got a scholarship back to the same university, University of Greenwich, UK. And nikafanya master of technology, management information systems, first commendation. By the way, second degree, first class honors. So nikamaliza my masters, nikarudi tena the same UK for my PhD, which I finished around 2019. Na kidogo I also proceeded to do a second PhD, which is coming up by the end of by the time we have elections in Kenya, sometimes in July 15th, something like that. So kupata job home ilikuwa ngumu sana. So for example, nilienda Uma University in Garissa, watu wa nguvu sana Garissa pale. I taught at Uma University. I also taught at Garissa University part time. Na hustle hapa na pale nikapata job IBC. I've always wanted to travel. For example, in 2019 nilikuwa nimetembea Qatar. Qatar nikafanya job kidogo, big ups to the likes of Biggie, Mato. Watu kama watu tumekutana Qatar, na kidogo I came back home. And just when I came home around 2020, kidogo COVID. So huwezi toka, huwezi ingia, na job hakuna. So I just kept thinking of what can I do best with all these degrees and how can I improve my life. So later on, with consultations from friends and blessings from my father, nikafikiria nitembee. One, nikiwa job IBC 2022, mtu aliniambia kunaweza kuwa na opportunity somewhere in Burundi, twende tuone. So safari ndio hiyo Burundi. By that time it was the poorest country in the world with COVID and all that. Nikamanuva, nikapita. Ndio sisi hawa. Awesome. Yeah, ilikuwa one of the graduations in Burundi. This is recent in Kigali, as you can see some from the photos. So in Burundi nikaenda International University of Equator. Na katika pilka I came across this slogan, visit Rwanda. So Burundi na Rwanda are neighbors, a few minutes walk. So hapa naona tuko graduation, one of the recent universities. East Africa University in Nyagatare. Gauni yangu hiyo. Fully customized for my events.
You're looking so good, yani umetuambia mambo ya education. I like the fact that you're walking us through your process, because sahi tukikuwatch prof tumesikia education kama ni nini uko nazo, and I like the fact that you've said you tried your luck hapa mtaani kidogo ukaona alafu pia kuna kitu important tumesema, you always wanted to travel. Ulikuwa yani it was something inside you, and you said you went to Qatar, which I'm sure opened your eyes to how abroad, away from home could look like. So now, before tuingililie about mwe kwa mwalimu, professor, talk to me about those moments, especially when we hear diaspora. Wengine wamezoea diaspora lazima ikuwe outside of Africa. Hawajui, unajua hapa tu karibu pia inakuwaga away from home. So talk to me about the life, especially wewe kutoka hapa nyumbani unafika Kigali. Was it the same kind of things ulikuwa umezoea, especially when it comes to professional? Unajua kuingia klasini, talking to a few people, getting your documentation. Sijui kama documents za Kenya zilikuwa valid uko. So talk to us about kidogo kuhusu hiyo process, because I'm sure there are other teachers who would love to learn from you.
Awesome. Rwanda is a land of 1,000 hills. The 1,000 hills, each of them with 1,000 opportunities. Problem is language. Ukikuja Rwanda, just be ready to learn Kinyarwanda, which is the national language of Rwanda. 93% people speak Kinyarwanda. So documents is not a big issue, because Kenyan standard of education is so good so far. Now, me having gone through UK and other countries across the globe, Rwanda is a home for me so far. The last 2.5 years or so, I'll be 3 years in July this year. And I've been at one of the universities, best home I can call home, away from home. Generally, the status of education in Rwanda is easy. It's seamless, but very serious. Work on standards. If you are to work here as a professor or as a lecturer in the university, for example, you need your degrees. You come here with them. To come to Rwanda, there are two options. One, unaweza kuja na ndege 1.5 hours. Unaingia airport Kanombe, then you are in Kigali. Option number 2, unaweza ingia na bus, ama unaweza amua tu kudrive by bus about 24 hours from Nairobi to Kigali. So ukifika ni rahisi. There are so many opportunities, especially when you are English speaking, because these people really want to run. One day the president just woke up and said, starting now, not today, starting now, every option for language, for teaching and training is in English. So for Kenyans, there are so many opportunities, especially for teaching and for training. In medicine, the same. In agriculture, too many opportunities. In engineering and all that. So opportunities, and working in Rwanda, for example, is one of the best experiences I've faced so far. Having worked in Qatar, in UK, in Burundi, in Somalia, I cannot compare Rwanda as it is today with any other place.
Kenya. Okay, I love that. And you've said you've seen other places and Rwanda is standing out for you. Aya, kuna walimu sahi wanakuwatch wanasema, umesema Kinyarwanda kuingia class education hapa na pale. Hebu tuongeleshe kuhusu culture shock. Juu niko sure hata language kidogo ilikupata off guard. Maybe the meals, the way of lifestyle. Juu hapa nyumbani tunajua Rwanda wako na cleaning day yao. Unajua? So kwetu hatujazoea hiyo maneno. So were also those parts of Rwanda culture also something shocking, ama were you quick to embrace them?
Well, Kinyarwanda for the Bantu speakers will be so easy to adapt. Sababu Kinyarwanda is just another Bantu. For example, in Kikuyu, some people will say, we Muhoro. Others in Rwanda will say, Amahoro. Like we have the Amahoro Stadium, it's all about peace. So culture shock is one thing that got me by surprise, because nimezoea kukula ugali. Nilipofika hapa nikaitisha ugali, nikapatiwa kitu ya mhogo. Unga ya mhogo imesagwa ikapikwa, and that was not what I expected. So generally for ugali, for example, for the nyamachoma eaters, when you come to Rwanda, you don't ask for ugali, you ask for kaunga. Kaunga also, you must insist on how it is made, because hawa huwa wanakaanga ugali yao, iko na chumvi. So this is one of the things. Then number 2, the this narrative that people around here are so beautiful, are so handsome. That is true. But apparently, they are also very welcoming. They are very homely. You might not imagine. The first place I spent was in a hotel. Mimi naenda kuitisha funguo nauliza, na funguo ya kufunga room yangu? Kambo hapana, you don't need that. The security in Rwanda is just top notch. Ukipata umepoteza kitu yako Rwanda, maybe quote unquote, ni Mkenya mwingine tu amekuchukulia. Hiyo ni sifa mbaya. I would not want to sell my country like that. But it's very rare for you to lose an item in Rwanda. Then the weather in Rwanda is almost the same as that in Kenya. Kama sahi kuna mvua mob, nasikia home pia kuna mvua. The major thing that took me by surprise is Kigali, not Rwanda. I said Kigali is very clean. Leo for example, kuanzia asubuhi mpaka saa 6, kila mtu ni compulsory kwa barabara, twende tukasafishe rami, twende tukaoshe bali panahitaji kuoshwa, twende tuka repair some tarmac, let's go repair some gabions and so on and so forth. So classes, kama uko na classes Saturday, unajua kama ni asubuhi inakuwa postponed to afternoon and the rest is history. Nowadays kuna culture ya sports, wanaita car free day, Sunday 2-3 per month. It's happening and it is in action in Rwanda. So Rwanda is just another country of its own. It's totally different by now. Home nimezoea parliamentarians, for example, politics kidogo. We have so many men who are in politics. Hapa 60% in the parliament are women. That's another shock that got me by surprise. And the parliamentarians here hawana ati escort, security and all that. No, unampigia tu simu, mnaenda ranch and simple life, easy life.
Yes, hey prof manze, unatuambia vitu zingine hapo ambazo ni za maana sana. And I love the fact that you're breaking it down. Yani mwalimu kweli kweli. Mwalimu all through and through. Aya, to switch kidogo, tusikie raha mstarehe. Because Kigali not only kuna hizo vitu za kuclean, sijui culture, food, Thousand Hills hapa na pale, but ikija wakati wa kujinice. During your free time, ukiwa leave, do you link up with other Kenyans? Unaenda kukula kitu ya kuremind of home, ama do you travel? Talk to us about those extracurricular activities that prof unafanya. Boss, mimi nikikucheki hivi, when it comes to having a good time, unakuwaga best.
Well, that's a very nice topic to discuss, because Rwanda, ukisikia nasema visit Rwanda, it means it's a tourist destination area. So what is happening generally, hapa ukikam, I don't know kama niende your direction kwanza, but it's okay. We have all sorts of alcohol around here. Watu wengi usema sherehe ni sherehe. Alcohol, and worst case scenario ni mrefu, about 1 liter also, na kuna zingine tudogo, but alcohol content is 0.3. Wakona moja inaitwa Panashi for example, 0.3 alcohol. Utakunywa kiasi gani ndio usikie ati umetosheka? Then for meetups in Rwanda so far, we have about 15,000 Kenyans around here. And kama sahi nimetoka event, kulikuwa na Taste Africa. It's an event hosted by University of Mount Kigali University, which was formerly Mount Kenya. The event is co-hosted by Kigali Paramount Hotel. Ndio sababu ninakaa suit kidogo, niko hapo high table, nisifanye madharau kidogo. And meetups mingi, gym a lot, sauna a lot. Sauna for example in Rwanda is so cheap. With 300 Kenya shillings you got enough sauna. Swimming, sports, exercise in terms of walks and all that. Meetups are so many. For example, kuna hizo ma stadium ni za high class. Jana tumekuwa na Harambee Stars, so the stadium was fully packed. Though tuligongwa, we meet up every now and then. As we speak right now, we have about 20 MPs in the country from home, and we meet up with them. There are several photos, maybe I would have shared that.
Okay,
we are not feeling very far from home, so It's just another place.
Just another
that is
place.
home away from home.
You've talked about so many things. That's amazing, Prof. Just a few messages and comments that are coming in. Kuna zingine ziko about you and about the show. So let me just read some of them. Aya, tukienda tunaenda sana. Remember, our WhatsApp number will be on your screen shortly. You can text us, ask us questions. Any conversation between us two. Aya, wataiende sana. Hey, I'm Janice, and I think that place for sights and sounds is Texas, California. Okay, ni sawa basi tutakubali. Aya, ini yako Prof. Hey, Neville and Jerry Kingori here. Ambia Prof Ngugi, I'm happy to see him and congratulations for everything that he is doing. Unakumbuka Jerry Kingori?
Jerry Kingori, another name?
Those are the names she said. She said, yani mtu wako Njeri Kingori amesema big up yourself, Prop, and congratulations to you. Also, as I keep on going here, naona kuna moja hapa inaingia inasema, Prof, you're doing amazingly well. For teachers who want to come to Rwanda like tomorrow, is it possible? And what would you tell me to get? What would you tell that teacher?
A teacher,
yes.
There are so many levels. Hapa kuna from kindergarten, which I did in Kenya, to primary level, which I also did in Kenya, to local primary schools, to international schools. So opportunities are so many. To come to Rwanda, you only need a ticket. Right now, I think from by bus is 7,000, and you don't need anything else. There is interstate, because Rwanda is part of East Africa. Just an interstate document. It is free of charge. Then get to Rwanda, hope up with opportunities, connect with our chairman and all the people around here. Applications are so seamless. And the good thing is, as you come to Rwanda, at the border, they will ask you, where are you going? Just say, I'm going to a random place. I'm just visiting Rwanda. Or before you come, also maybe Google for a hotel, a specific hotel where you should be visiting. Kuingia Rwanda, sio kuleta takataka. That's what they say. So, unaingia, unafanywa, what do you call it? Frisking. Frisking, huwezi ingisha a single cigarette in quote, ile mrefu. It's very hard to bring it over here. So as you come with a sober mind, straight thoughts, and just remain focused to what you want to achieve.
Yeah, that's so good. And last one here. Hello, kindly help me with the number or social media handles of the wonderful Prof. I'm an agricultural trainer and I would wish to expand my territory to Rwanda to enhance food sustainability. Kindly link me up. How can guys get in touch with you? Because najua maswali ni mingi, conversations ni mingi. So maybe you could give guys an avenue where they could reach out to you directly so that you can answer all those questions that we haven't been able to answer.
I am available on all channels. Being a professor of IT, I'm available on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and I go with the same name, Jonathan Ngugi. However, if you would want to chat, maybe chat on WhatsApp, you can link up with me on +254 723 167 221. +254 723 167 221.
Thank you.
Facebook, Fial as Orenindos, or Jonathan Ngugi. Those are two options you can find, and I'm readily available. LinkedIn, same stuff, Jonathan Ngugi or Fial. Using these channels, it is easy to find me. Any help you need, we have a big network around here. And welcome to Rwanda. Let's build ourselves back home through Rwanda.
Yes, kabisa, Prof. And before we love and leave you, we would love you to big up and tuma salams to everybody that you've left back home. Unajua unasalimia wawili watatu because I'm sure they're watching you right now. And of course, it's not been easy being away from home. So maybe you could send out your salams. And also, before you send out your salams, kindly let us know, because I'm sure it's not only teaching that goes on in Rwanda. Maybe you could also just give guys a bit of hint of other areas of profession, white, blue collar, ambazo wase wanaweza look forward to, especially when it comes to Rwanda.
There is a lot of tourism going on in Rwanda. So if you're ready to come and experience tourism in terms of pitching, attend, experience the event, it's around here. If you want to go for agriculture, this is the place to be. If you want to go into business to do with electric vehicles and such, motorbike repairs, jua kali tuko hapa pia, and it's just a lot. Hotel and catering, there's just a lot. The same things that we are doing back home, they are available here. We are just the same people. So over to the big ups. I would want to say hi to Mama, wherever she is, somewhere in Embu. I would really want to appreciate you, Mama, for what you've done so far in my life. I also want to say hi to someone who said, oh, I'll see you on TV. Waitherawa Maroroi. Hi, sister, how are you? I would also want to say hi to my brothers and sister, wherever they are, and my others who may not have been mentioned here, the likes of Shiki, Kreya, Clarice. Nawapenda sana. Kuna mtu rafiki yangu hapa, tulikuja naye kutoka home. Anaitwa Atenya, aliniambia, usijaribu kusahau kunisalimia. Nimekusalimia sana, Tenny Paul. My uncle Elvis, my uncle Titus. Elvis ukiwa Norway, I know you're watching Citizen. Michael ukiwa Sweden, I know you're watching Citizen. And without forgetting, Mark Ouma ukiwa USA, I know you're watching. And any other person who may not have been mentioned. Big ups, let us grow together. Let's keep doing our very best. Tuko pamoja sana.
Thank you very much, Prof. Nakushukuru sana. And just one more time before I leave you, niripitia ile namba ulipeana because guys are asking, Prof, tupeleke pole pole ni kama tuko kwa class. Number 2 tupatie ndio wase wa communicate.
Inaitwa revision.
Aya, to revise basi.
Let's revise. When we last mentioned this, tulisema ni +254 723 167 221. +254 723 167 221.
Yes, thank you very much, Prof. Tunakupiga saluti mbaya sana. Anytime you come back home, kindly would love to give you your flowers in person right here in studio. So make sure you are passing through. Now huyo ni family mwemba wetu, Professor Jonathan, all the way in Kigali, Rwanda. Big up to, a big man like him, and they're representing to the fullest. When we talk about representation, you are watching the #1 connecting show in the region, that is Diaspora Connect. So keep on telling us all those good things. I see all your messages. My WhatsApp number is on your screen, so keep on communicating with us. Na pia ukituambia, as I said, you're really important to us. Sasa usipotupatia jina itakuwa aje? So make sure you're included. Yani your message ukianza tu hivi unaanza tu na hey, my name is A, na hapo ni A, ama show iko fiam. Unajua vitu kama hizo mdogo but mdogo tunaenda nice and easy. I want to introduce our next guest in studio. Kwanza look who iko A1, alafu she's no stranger to Diaspora Connect. So one time, two time, welcome our amazing guest on the hangout today. Anaitwa Terry Chocolate. Hey, ni aje?
Poa
sana. Uko best. Mbona umekuja kwa kamera sasa umeanza kuring?
Leo nimekupata live.
Niko kwenye studio mazena uko na mimi hapa, so we definitely have a good time. Tukiluku vile imesimama yani vile inafaa.
Inaitwa boss look.
Boss look.
Leo tunasema nyadhi class.
Diaspora Connect family member wedo hapa Terry Chocolate. Kwa hiyo ulikuwa unaniambia aka
the Luo Music Ambassador, my dear.
The Luo Music Ambassador. Kweli, as I said, we usually we represent to the fullest. Thank you very much for coming through. Hebu ambia wase umetoka wapi? Wanakuona hapa wanadhani umetoka ati hapa tu nje, na wewe ni mtu wa diaspora.
Hamburg, Germany. Hey. Nika fly hivyo mpaka Dubai. Walikuwa nasema Dubai, nika chill hapo Dubai kidogo. Nikaingia Nairobi jana.
Kabisa.
Sababu yako tu.
Thank you very much. Nikuuliza Germany weather iko aje? Is it cold? Is it warm? How is it like? Ama iko tu sawa?
Winter ilikuwa mbaya sana. Lakini kukakuja hapa hivi March, the first weeks of March tukakuwa na some sun, mpaka tukavaa mashort, tukacheza basketball. 2 weeks later snow ndio hiyo. Mimi nayo nikahepa.
Nairobi amka. I love it. Thank you very much for joining us. In case you're new to the show, Terry is our family member. She's been on the show before. She was representing. Umesikia watu wa Germany, muko inside representation imeweza unaona look vile inafaa. Ukija DC, unaelewa hii ndo maneno yetu. Also, hebu nikuulize hivi, nimesikia nimeuliza prof pale Kigali, Rwanda. Hebu tuambie the fun things pale Germany, vitu unafanya weekend ukiwa off, sijui ni ku travel, sijui ni ball, cause huko wako na extracurricular mingi sana. So tell us some of those ones ambayo wewe uko involved, ama ukiwa na Wakenya wengine huwa mnajibamba sana.
Nisidanganye Wakenya wengine. Topic nyingine.
So peke yako tu.
Mimi nakonga lona. My friends are online.
Okay.
Life teaches a lot. So stories za kuhang out na watu niliacha kitambo like in live. But I love my girls.
Okay.
So kwa simu, online, kwa screen, na entertain YouTube.
Alafu relax at home.
TikTok. Ukiingia hizo mavitu mazee.
So natambua tu mazee. I love the fact that you're here because we'll be getting more insight about, you know, what you do for those who missed the show. Unajua, to build down pole pole, alafu pia hizo tips na tricks. Kwa sababu watu wakiwatchisha wanataka pia wa get information. Ile especially ambayo hawajui because pia kuna misconceptions kibao. Unajua kuna myths mingi, kuna guest wetu alikuja hapa akasema before apande ndege, yeye alikuwa anajua kipanda ndege watafika pahali wasimame. So unajua shuttle vile umezoea. Alafu watembee, watumie choo, alafu waende. So
kumbe ilikuwa ni connection flight.
Hizo ndo vitu nataka tufanye ndio at least msee akiwatchisho akienda majuu anasema waliniambianga hii. So inafanyika alafu vitu zinaendelea vizuri sana.
Na by the way, apart from hiyo, nita preach pia. Kuna kitu kingine nilisikia hapa hivi juzi. Nataka quickly. Excuse unajua mimi nimekuwa like si zile ma commercial gospel. Mimi sasa ni real life gospel preacher.
Hapo sawa.
Sasa hivyo sasa.
I love it. Please enda pale ukae chini, then I'll be with you in a few. Terry Chocolate ako in a place. You know, family members, I told you, once you watch hata wewe sasa uko nyumbani, imagine you automatically our family member. Also, you are our Diaspora Connect ambassador. So what you should be doing right now is thinking niko na relative wangu fulani ama crush wangu fulani alienda majuu na sijamsikia, and you would like them to be on the show. It's as simple as writing to us on our WhatsApp number on your screen. On your WhatsApp number kwa screen, save it, send us a brief bio about yourself. When I say a brief bio, all I mean is tell us about yourself. Kama uko majuu na wewe ni referee, unafanya EPL ama unafanya league zingine, we would like to know that. Write to us, and being on the show hauhitaji pounds, hauhitaji yens, hauhitaji dolari, hapana, free of charge. Come through and also write to us on our WhatsApp number, na pia watu wetu wa Instagram @DiasporaConnectKE. Slide on through and we'll definitely be connecting you with all amazing Kenyans from all around the world, because no one represents you like the way we do. Yes? All right. And when we talk about representation, tuingie ndege tena, tuone kwa heri sign tena, tuingie hiyo mchuma na tuende na tukutane na Mkenya mwingine. Na huyu Mkenya, wacha nikwambie, mandhari yake hata saa hii nikikuonyesha utafurahia. Utasema, this is what it is. So welcome one time, two time, Mercy. Niaje, uko poa lakini tell me where you are and what can I see behind you? Uko ni wapi?
In Washington State, I'm at the park currently. It's spring and the weather is beautiful.
I love it. I know anytime the weather is good outside, guys are outside. We are amazed to have you here. Talk to me a bit. Tell me more about where you live, where you stay, how your day has been, Mercy, before we get into all those good things about the diaspora.
So I woke up and I just rushed to the park because we have not seen the sun in ages. We have just come from a very tough winter. So my day is just starting. It's at 12 o'clock here in Washington State. I am in Kent and I love the weather right now. I just dropped my son to school because he had a maths competition. And right now I'm at the park just enjoying the sun.
Oh, that's amazing, manze. You've dropped the little champion at Ninio adu his thing, na pia mom adu her own kind of thing. So Mercy, for those who are watching you for the first time, ningependa upige a brief recap about, unajua, vitu ulikuwa unafanya hapa mtaani, when did you leave Kenya, unajua, and go all the way to Washington. Give us a bit of that scoop, the opportunity, alafu tuta pick up from there.
Okay. So 2 years ago, my children got to have some opportunity to go to Harvard University and do speech and debate. They did so well that they got a scholarship to come back. And when we decided to come back, we decided to relocate to Washington State. But before I came to Washington State, I went back home to Kenya because I was a CFO for Pesapa Limited Group for the last 16 years. I managed 5 markets, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Zambia. And I was able to come back and tell them that my children got an opportunity and I need to be a mother. And I'd worked for 16 years and I said, you know what, let me take a pause. Let me rest. Let me recharge. Let me see what it is to be a mother. So I came to the United States and for 10 months, I was a mother. But when I was a mother, I decided, what can I do with myself? How can I engage myself? I went back to school, to 7net, and learned data analytics and advanced my technical skills in Tableau and Power BI. But also I asked myself, having been in Pesapa for 16 years, what value could I bring? And I realized that my husband was running a business with the safaris, and the website was not to the level we wanted it to be. So to revamp the Kwezi Safaris website in the 10 months that I was a mother. So I also worked on the Kwezi Safaris website, and for 10 months I was a mother and a student. It was lovely. Then I told myself, I am not meant to be a housewife. I need to go back to the corporate world. I need to earn a living. I need to stop waiting for my man to come home with money. So I started looking for jobs, and I said, I'm a finance professional and I have technical IT background. So where should I apply? And I said, since I'm in the United States, I will either go big or go home. So I applied in the tech companies, the top 5 tech companies in the US, and I got chosen in Amazon to be the finance manager, and I'm currently in Amazon.
Hey, I love that description. Yani, it's a family kind of affair. Vile inafaa, because anytime we have guests on the show, kila mtu anatuambia ni mimi ndo nilipata opportunity nikaenda nikafanya. But I love the fact that you've said your kids were at the center of it, because I'm sure right now they are really happy, they are thriving. Ebu, talk to us, before we go into that, talk to us about the advantages that you have seen about, najua, your children being away from, najua, Kenya, you know, getting all those opportunities, because I'm sure there are parents who are watching, they are like, wow, kumbe mtoi wangu, kumbe. Talk to those parents.
So my children were in public schools in Kenya. My daughter was in Moi Girls, Nairobi. My son was in Lenana School. And I know the conception is that private schools are better in Kenya than public schools. But I differ to beg on that. I believe the public schools give the children a better setup in terms of just fending for themselves and knowing how to work for themselves and get the right foundation. And so when my children got the opportunity to come to the US, what they did differently here is that they had already learned how to defend for themselves. So the culture shock was just in their language, but in terms of being pushed, they already knew how to push themselves because they were in boarding schools. And now in high school here, they were in day schools, but I didn't need to follow up with them because they've already been given foundation, the right foundation in Kenya. In the United States, I have never been able to follow up with them. They just go in, get what they want. The best thing about was the state champion for speech and debate in 2025. My son is a current champion for speech and debate in 2026. So I'm a very proud mother, and I'm very proud to say that public schools in Kenya can still set the right foundation, and I believe we need to advocate for public schools in Kenya to keep on setting the right foundation for our children, because I am a strong believer that education is the equalizer between a rich man and a poor son. Man.
All right, spoken like a true mom of champions. I love to hear it. Aya, tuongelele your transition, because you've said you went there for your kids, you did everything for them, and then you can decide, apana, let me get back into the thick of it. Let me make my money for my family too. Talk to us about that corporate kind of life. You are getting that job and then balancing it out, with the kids, family, and everything else. Talk to us about that work-life balance, kindly, Mercy.
So the work-life balance has always been a challenge for me. Being a CFO in Pesapal, I had already a demanding job. So I was used to working long hours. So I would say that the time I came here to just recharge and reset gave me a very good foundation to just know what I needed to do as a mother, but also it made me realize as a woman, I still had so much to offer the world. And that is why I decided to go back to the corporate world. And I asked myself, how do I integrate into American corporate world, having come from a setup where it was the Kenyan corporate world? And so I got two coaches, one from Kenya and one from the United States, who are able to coach me and to make me realize the value I was adding to the community, but more importantly, the value I was adding to the finance community in the United States, and what I was bringing, the depth of experience I was bringing from my background in Kenya. And so what I did is that I went to LinkedIn, I optimized my LinkedIn, I connected with recruiters on LinkedIn. I connected also with C-suite stakeholders in the companies that I wanted to work with, so that they could see that I had a different mindset, so that they could engage me and understand that I had value to bring on board. And so when I did that, I got proposals on job applications from LinkedIn. And that is how I was able to apply in Amazon. And that is how I was able to first do my online interview. My first interview was online interview in Amazon. I passed the interview. Then I went to my second interview, which was still an online interview. I passed the interview. And my third interview was a panel interview, but it was still an online interview. I passed the interview. So I successfully passed the interviews, and they were really shocked, because having the background that had come from Kenya and had not studied abroad, everyone kept asking me, how have you done it differently? How did you able to capture this market when the rest of us have not been able to capture the market? Because everyone thinks that if you haven't studied abroad, then you will not be able to get to the corporate America here. But that's not the concept. The concept is you need to connect yourself. You need to leverage technology. You need to leverage AI and see how you position yourself well in the job market in order to bring value to the job market.
Oh, that's amazing. And I love the fact that you've talked about it, you've said it with so much confidence and so much oomph that it is important. Rajua, do your research, know what's really happening in that country, how you fit in, how you can make it better, how you can improve it. So we do really salute you. Alafu, hiyo wewe kupita exam ni juu wewe ni Mkenya. Uko na ile grit, uko na ile finesse, uko na ile aura ya mtaani 254. So, hawa watambui, but mimi nilisikia hivyo nikajua number one as always. So uko sawa kabisa, congratulations to you. Also, what other opportunities have you seen Kenyans thriving in? Unajua wengine wanakuwatch wanasema, okay, mimi si mse wa corporate but niko na skills, naweza ingia blue collar, or are there things I can do that can help me out, especially in my journey to coming abroad? What advice would you give, especially our audience who are watching you wanasema, Mercy, where you are, kudos, mimi pia ningependa ku make my way there. What are some of the advice and tips that you'd give them so that they can actualize their dream?
I would tell anyone who wants to come to the United States, believe in yourself. It's all about believing in yourself. This is the land of the free, the home of the brave. So you just need to believe in yourself. It does not matter if you want the blue-collar jobs. It doesn't matter if you want the white-collar job. All you need to do is set yourself up for success. Always know that you can do it. Always know that you have the right skill set. Always know that you just need to expand yourself every single day. What value are you bringing on board? And bring that value. That is all that counts.
Nice, I love it. Aish, even though enough, Mercy, before we love and leave you, please, there's something that we love to do, which is salams. Niko sure family members, loved ones, supporters, wanakuwatch, wanasema, basi wetu, tuna nice. So please, big them up, wapatie their special salams, watu wako huku mtaani, anza nao, alafu pia community ambayo iko huko, unajua, watoi, nini, so, ili wakati tuma salams, twende.
I would like to send salams to where I grew up, Kibera, I grew up in Olympic. I would like to send salams to my primary school. I would love to send salams to the companies that made me who I am today, Pesapa Limited, all my colleagues. I would like to send salams to all the people that I studied with in Nairobi University, Strathmore University, Catholic University. I would like to send salams to all my friends and family, but most importantly, I would like to send salams to my mother. Because without her, I wouldn't be who I am today. I would have loved to send salams to my father, but unfortunately, he's with the Lord. But I want to say that I am who I am today because of the parents who brought me up. So a big salam to my parents. Thank you.
Hapo sawa. Thank you very much, Mercy. Just a message that is coming in here that I'd love you to engage with before you show us Mandari, because what we are seeing behind you is amazing. It's awesome. So before tukuache uende, I want you to answer this question alafu tupigishe tu hapo kwa Mandari kidogo. So my name is Sultan Kim from Kenol Thika. Big up yourself, bro. Anasema kindly ask Mercy if there is the right platforms online where we can get legit job opportunities, especially in America and on our phones at home.
So there are many places where you can get the job opportunities. The only challenge I would say is that some of those online links are country specific. So if you're not currently in the United States, some of those links would not work. But what I would say is that LinkedIn is a very good platform for any job opportunity you are seeking to find. There is Zip Recruiter, there is Indeed that have really worked well. The only challenge I would inform you is that depending on the zip code, depending on the country code, then the opportunities would be limited. But it is worth a try, I would say that. So you start from there and then you see how you can, when you keep on knocking, the door eventually opens. That's what I believe. Keep on knocking, the door will open.
So true, so true. Yule asiye kufungulia manze atakuwa tu ni mtiaji mbaya. But we know opportunities once they approach themselves adi windows manze. So we would like to meet your husband. I don't know if he's in the area, if he can come and wave at us, if you can show us the amazing view before we love and leave you, Mercy.
Okay. Let me have him come on board.
Yo.
Hey.
Some people.
Hapo sawa, ni aje uko poa lakini bro?
Kabisa.
Hapo sawa. Tell us your names alafu tuchachishe kidogo. Uko naongea na Wakenya nyumbani.
Cheki. Mimi niko kadi. Nyimkwe kadi. Tuko tu sawa.
Hapo sawa. Spoken like a Kenyan indeed. Thank you very much, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Please, kindly, before we leave, show us the surrounding area so that we see this park. And just pan the camera. Lovely, lovely. Oh. Hapo sawa. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. Maneno ni kama hayo. Nowhere else will you get this aura, this niceness, this views apart from right here on Diaspora Connect. Manze yake. Si tuingie tu kwa screen.
Noma.
Hey, noma kabisa. Hapo sawa, Washington, USA.
Na hizi si douche, hizi douche wacha zikae tu. Kule tucheki tu.
Tunazicheki tu. Hapo sawa. Thank you. Thank you very much. And just like that, maneno ni kuconnect with all the amazing Kenyans from all around the world. Na inaitwa Diaspora Connect. And we are here Saturdays. Now tunaenda sana. And get this, nataka tu nikukumbushe. If you've been watching us next month, yani in a couple of days, so tutakuwa tukiingia April. And April is when we began this amazing journey. Tulianza na wewe. For you, we began this Diaspora Connect in April. And in a few weeks' time, we'll be celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Yeah, it's a nice mbaya sana, and I want it to be the biggest ever. Nataka tukule bash, tupige sherehe. So all our amazing guests, if you've been on the show, you wanna be on the show, watu wamekuwa hapa before, we have something special for you, especially when it comes to you being on the show. So look out for that. Just follow us on social media at Diaspora Connect KE. Our WhatsApp number is there, because hiyo bash tunataka wewe pia ukue hapo na tujinice mbaya. mbaya sana, especially our diaspora family. When we're talking about diaspora, turudi kwa sights and sounds. Kiasi tu, sindio? Aya, waonyeshe hiyo mandhari. Cheki. Look at that river. Cheki mahao hapo. Maybe kuna relative wenu mmoja anaishi hapa, but right now what you should be doing with sights and sounds is going on your phone at Diaspora Connect KE on Instagram. Niambie Neville, hey, my name is, I'm watching from, and this is, you know, it might be on your bucket list. It might be somewhere you might want to travel, because that's what we do on Sights and Sounds. And today's Sights and Sounds is somewhere in the world. Let me give you a few facts about this place so that maybe it can help you narrow it down well. So the country that we're looking at right now is a country that I'm sure you would love to visit. And one unique thing about this country is the fact that there are about 5 sheep for every 1 person. So uko sheep kondo ziko mingi sana. They have such a huge population of sheep. So for every 5 sheep, kuna 1 person. So if you know where this is, let me know. Also, when it comes to the movie The Lord of the Rings, yes, most of it was filmed in this particular country. So if you know where this is, I'd like you to use the WhatsApp number that is going to be on your screen right now. Let me know where that is at Diaspora Connect KE. Niambie Neville, iyo mandhari ni Chicago, ama iyo mandhari ni Paris. Unajua, and as the show goes on, I'll be giving you more and more clues about this place. Sijui niwaongeze moja nyingine. This particular country, when it comes to rugby, wako na timu nyingine nguri sana. Iyo timu manze wakikupata kwa uwanja lazima wapige kadance fulani inaitwa haka. Wanapiga kadance, alafu ndo game inaanza. If you know what country that rugby team is from, wanakuwa ngori sana, let me know at Diaspora Connect KE. Iyo ni kwenye Instagram, hashtag ni Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya. It's as simple as that. I would love to hear from you, because you are the most important person on the show. Aya, tumemalizana na Masi, alikuwa US of A. So nataka tena tuende to link up na Mkenya mwingine ambaye ako, yani, inchi ya Drake, aka Canada. And Canada, as you know, in a few weeks time, World Cup itakuwa ikipita pale pia. So right now, let's go all the way to Canada. Tuna meet na man anaitwa Alphonse. My bro, mambo vipi, uko best? Alphonse.
Hello, connect.
Niaje? Unanisikia lakini Alphonse?
Yes, nasikia vizuri sana. Mambo vipi?
Mimi niko best kabisa, especially the fact that tumeconnect na sisi, tumekuwa even better. Siku yako imekuwa aje? Nieleze uko mtaa gani? Wasao nadhani maybe uko tu hapa 17B, sijui Kasarani, hapana. Waambie uko wapi?
Yeah, mimi niko Canada. Province inaitwa Alberta, Canada.
Hey, can you tell us some unique things about this place in Canada? What are some of the things that you have learned about there? What are they known for? Talk to us.
Yeah. Canada is a very beautiful country. Ni country moja mzuri sana. With very amazing people, welcoming people. Yeah, it's very beautiful during the summertime. And also wintertime si mbaya, kwa wale wanapenda baridi si mbaya sana. But during summertime, it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Apo sawa, bro. Please, Alphonse manze, najua kufika Canada was not as easy, because you're looking as if uko sawa kabisa, everything iko best. But talk to us about iyo journey ya kutoka mtaani hapa 254 kufika Canada. Sijui kama Canada ilikuwa the first place uliland ama ulipitia routes zengine. Talk to us about your journey kutoka 254 mpaka 6.
Yeah, so kwanza kabisa mimi ni na Kisii County, county ya Mandizi, Matoke kabisa. Nilisoma high school inaitwa Itiero, then nikajoin Nairobi University, nikafanya diploma in purchase and supply management. Then mazen nikaingia KDF, nikachapa kazi kulinda nchi. Then in 2018 nikapata opportunity ya kuja hapa Canada. Ikuwa rahisi, but by the grace of God nili make it. Yeah, and niko hapa na my family. I'm grateful. Nashukuru Mungu kwa hii opportunity.
Okay, I like the fact that family wako hapo na wewe, so at least ka process kana kuwa easy kabisa. Tell us a bit about what you do on that side. Ni kazi likupeleka ama ni opportunities zingine, because we know kufika Canada it's not that easy. And what were some of the requirements that you had to get for yourself or your family members so that you can actualize this trip to Canada?
Yeah, kukuja Canada si ati ni rahisi na si ngumu. Unajua tunakujanga hapa kujitafutia. So tunakuja kuangalia pande hii mambo gani mzuri ambayo atumle kwetu for. Kuna opportunities mingi Canada. The only problem ni njia ifika ndio kuna shida kidogo, but kuna opportunities mingi sana. Wale watoto wadogo ambaye vijana wanataka kufanya nursing, kuna opportunities mingi sana za nursing. Truck driver, kuna jobs, kuna mingi tu, ni upate the right link yenye itakusaidia upate the opportunity ya kuja.
Kabisa. Also, how is it like, especially being with your whole family? Unajua maju, kwa sababu venye vitu ziko Kenya hapa, and how our upbringing is, things are very, very different. Food, weather, unajua systems. So talk to us, familia ili akalamatize vizuri ama culture shock ilikuwa inawapiga left, right and center? Hebu niongelele kuhusu familia plus yourself. Unajua ku settle down in Canada, ilikuwa rahisi, ilikuwa ngumu?
Yeah, at the beginning maisha sio rahisi kwa sababu you are coming from different country, then you want to settle in a new country. Kwa hivyo at the beginning inakuchapa kidogo kutafuta ile direction, where you want to begin from, where you want to go. Canada is a good country, amazing people. Wanaongea Kizungu, kwa hivyo at least hatupatangi shida sana ya kuongea, hata kama matamshi yetu na yao ni tofauti, but at least ukiongelesha mtu anajua what you mean. So hana shida ya kukuja kusema unataka kuanza kusoma another language ndio uweze kuelewana na the community. Familia kusettle, I have young kids, 2 young amazing boys. So walikuwa na sana kukuja kuona snow for the first time. So for them, unajua watu hii wanaenda vitu crazy, right? Lakini kwangu mimi nilipokuja hivi nikapata baridi, nilitoka kwa sababu was over -20. Ilinistua kidogo, but then when it comes to summer, it's very warm. Culture ya Canada ni mzuri, and then squeeze, unajua vitu zimefunguka kwa Kenya wengi huko Canada. So tuko na shops za wa Kenya, mahali unaenda unapata kaugali hivi mena. So maji ya Kenya, kuna chapo ya Kenya. So as much as you are away from home, you feel you are at home because you can grab 2-3 days zenye una miss kule bana. And then we have a amazing community ya wa Kenya hapa who are so welcoming. Like whenever we have amazing people from Kenya who helps you and show you around and guide you on what to do, and then you can pick it from there and uendelee kujitetea maisha yako.
Okay. Alafu bro, nikuulize hivi, yani najua bro to bro, when it comes to spending money, yani ile una receive inaweza kukuweka vizuri, like una shop, unaweza najua kutujilipia vitu hapa, maybe kununua unajua gari ama nyumba ama property. Talk to me about hiyo, unajua kuwa na pesa huko, like inakusustain vizuri ama urudi nyumbani?
Yeah, kama tu home. So you get money and then you pay at the end of the day expenses ziko, kula rent, then you ulipe kama uko na gari, ulipe kama na insurance. Hapa hivi kama unapewa gari mpya unalipa every 2 weeks. So you are supposed to pay some amount of money every 2 weeks. Insurance unalipa once a month. and then you have rent to pay, and you have bills, normal bills. You know, kama mtu anafanya kazi Nairobi, pay bills. Kitu tunaweza sema hapa hivi, kupata pesa ni mingi, but bills ziko juu pia. But life is good compared to home.
Kabisa. Also, mimi Sundays, vile nimelelewa, Sundays inakuwaga family days na kulishwa pale chips na sausage nikiwa youngin. Sasa zingine nilikuwa napelekwa Uhuru Park hapa na pale, naingia boat ride. What are some of the things you and your family do, especially in Canada, to relax? Unajua, ku bond, to keep that love alive in the family. Talk to us.
In fact, Canada, they value family very much. So you find like, kama unafanya kazi, you can't work every week. So if you work in a month, wanasema you work in every other weekend. So you value the family, they want to give you time to go and spend with your family. So mimi nikifanya kazi kama nafanya hii wiki weekend, next week the weekend I'm off, so that I can go and spend my family. So most of the time Canadians wanapenda ku spend time yao na watu wao na familia zao, to bond and kueleza watoto in a good way. So wakati mimi niko na let's say summer, we always do something. We drive away from home, go visit a new place, go hiking, napeleka watu swimming, tunaenda tunacheza badminton, tunacheza football, a lot of things. Hapa hivi kuna a lot of things za wawii. Hata watu wakubwa, there's a lot of things that you do. Yeah.
Hapo sawa. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us. I wish familia wangekuwa area ndio at least unajua tuwa big up, but please give them our salams, wasalimie. Ile siku utarudi nyumbani ukiwa nao, hapa kwa studio tuko na nafasi ambayo tunaweza kaa, tupige kitu kidogo na pia tuongee, unajua. But before we love and leave you, please, ningependa sana utume salams, especially na kushua relatives, friends ambao uliacha hapa nyumbani. They are watching you. Niko sure angependa kusikia something from you. Also, if there's a Kenyan community, especially in Canada, you like to big them up, indo ile wakati. Twende.
Yeah. So my family sahi wako church, ni wase wa Adventist, wako church saizi. But when they come back, I will tell them, you guys, you say hello to them. I want to say to my mom, my lovely mother, Mary Nyamwaya, my lovely brother Evans Nyamwaya, Edwin brother, wote wako Nairobi. I want to say hello to my sister Melen, who is in Molo. I want to say hi to nephew Pius, who is in Nairobi. And I want to say hello to my friend Zablon, Dennis Abari, ni askari. Nataka kumsalimia, nimpe salute. And also, I want to say hello to all my friends.
Thank you very much, bro. And also receive greetings from Rose. Rose aliniambia, by the way, Alphonse ni mtu wangu, huyo ni beshte yangu. Please make sure umemogotea. So Rose, umeona nimefikisha greeting, imefika kwa Alphonse. Also, when I check here my phone, kuna one question that has come in. Ochieng hapa anauliza, kindly help me ask Alphonse if there is a way someone can go to Canada through sports like basketball, or it has to be through education. What would you say to this?
Sports, I only know about athletics. I found some friends walisema walikuja through athletics. About basketball, I don't want to lie. Honestly, sijajua more about it. But the best way watu wa Canada, more especially when unataka kufanya masters, yeah. Okay. Unaingia online, unataka shule, and then you apply and then you follow the procedure. But usikuliwe za zako.
Lazima ukue watchful kwa sababu wakukula wako ready pia.
Yes, and then please allow me to say hello to few community members in Canada.
Okay.
Please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I want to say hi to Honorable Joshua McCoy, who is in Ontario. I want to say hello to Lucas Dente, who is also in Ontario. And then I will say hello to my big friend who is in who is me here in Calgary, Alex Mungo.
Thank you. Thank you very much, bro. And we are, of course, always delighted to have you because your representation is here to the fullest. And salute to you, sir. And thank you very much. That's Alphonse all the way in Canada. Ametupatia a little juice about that because sasa zingine kuenda maju peke yako haibambi. Batu kienda na family, manze inakuwa something special. And I love the fact that Alphonse ametuambia kila mtu ako sawa. Unaona, yeye ako mtaani amechill. The rest of the family wako kanisani pale SDA wana make sure maombi imeingia vizuri sana. But also kumbuka when we were doing the show, Terry alikuwa hapa maze, Terry Chocolate. So I want us to go and of course converse with Terry kidogo tujue mambo ya Germany ilikaje. And also she told us baridi huko ilikuwa imechacha, ikabidi akuje nyumbani na uzuri nyumbani mvua kidogo ime calm down. Sasa tuko sawa kabisa kwa sababu mvua ilikuwa inatutesa. Mvua ilikuwa inatupiga.
Afadhali mvua kushinda snow.
Kuliko snow. Sija experience snow, but I'll take your word for it. Terry, thank you very much for being here with us. Wewe ni family member wetu wa nguvu sana. Wewe ni ambassador wetu pia. Kija mambo ya Germany unatu organize na sasa umekuja huku nyumbani. Next time, trust me, tunapatana hiyo maeneo nyingine.
Na sindio.
Sindio? Vile inafaa. For those who are watching you for the first time, hebu waeleze story yako and also tell them in Germany maneno wewe ufanya.
Sasa I think utaniallow ni represent wale watu wenye wako kama hawa wameongea sai. Cause hii ni pressure tu pupazi. Mimi I don't believe in pressure.
Yeah.
And I feel like I live in my own world. I've always lived in my own world. Like the world, and I like the diversity. I like what the lady in Washington DC or Washington shared.
Yeah.
And I also like what this guy in Canada has shared, and also the professor in Rwanda. But for me, really, I think I wasn't born to suffer.
That's such a good quote. Hata mimi napitia safari like this is not my portion. No. And that's why, because the world has a lot of pressure. And when you only listen to people who go that way, which is a way that has been formed by a system for us to live life, I think we should also think of those people who don't like that kind of life. You know, we don't all have to be professors and we don't all have to work at Amazon or stuff. And we appreciate those who do. Yes, of course.
Because listen, if we all had to be professors or we all had to be the presidents or MPs, umejenga nyumbani a home, who's supposed to be cleaning your house? If we are all rich, who will clean your house? Who's supposed to be at the gate as a watchman? If we all have to go to Harvard University and do all these things, we must remember those people. If we have to go to the supermarket, who will serve you? Who will bring those stuff? Unajua? So let's not pressurize people. And let's accept and also be thankful that we are all put in the world with different roles to play and to support one another in our different small or big ways.
True.
Yeah. Mimi, if I had a choice for soft life.
Soft life.
Pole pole too. Yeah, and let me tell you my background. I grew up in the village. And I always somehow was attracted to big houses, to people with money, to riches. I always admired it. I didn't have it. I was the last one in a family of 3. I grew up with my middle sister, mostly because the big one, before I knew she was my sister, she had already gone to college. So we're not really connected, and she knows that, but I love her. My middle sister was the one we were with, but unfortunately in 2020 she passed away. So yes. So growing up down there in Nia, really, I was attracted to the family of the bishop. Like near the bishop's house, the bishop of Maseno West, Bishop Osonga, if you know him. He lived next to the Nia Girls High School, and he had a big house. And so me growing up in Nia Girls Boarding Primary School teacher's compound, my mother was a teacher, we had a small house, really. A small house, wooden windows, 1 bedroom, a corridor as a kitchen, which was okay. I was born there. But I always wondered why some people have a bigger one. These people come to school with me, kindergarten with me. But how comes when we leave school, They're going to bigger places. So I always wanted to be with them, to see how they got that stuff. And I also was more attracted to older people, older women. I visited older people a lot. My mom used to tell my people that, yeah, she's somewhere in the village walking. Atakuja kama kuku zinaingia. I would be walking in the village and naona kuku yetu uko. Yeah, those days unajua kuku ziko zatembea pia. Uko town na kuku yenu ndio ile. So we'd come together at home and then, yeah. Yeah, so I always thought I would get wisdom from these old people. I loved old people. I still do. Yeah, and being at the bishop's house, playing with his kids, seeing how Wazungus come, the missionaries come, they tickle the kids, I was like, one day in the Lords, I would say, like, will they ever tickle me too? Yeah, I always wanted to see this, to live this life, you know? And being a spiritual person, I'm not religious. I was brought up in religion, but with life and being a student of life, I've learned to be spiritual. And I realized that the missionaries actually, they were not really clear with the Bible for us. And this has misled us a lot. So with the experiences in life, I've realized that God made us already like budgeted for everything we had already. Like I realized that Africa wasn't even called Africa. Africa had another name which meant the Garden of Eden. And if you even see it, we have everything. What do people get in Paris? They go to see the Eiffel Tower at Turm and everything. You go to Germany, what do you see there? Brandenburg Tour. Really, what do we really get from these Western countries? Nothing. That's why they come over here. Here in Africa, we have diamonds, we have gold, we have cocoa, we have coffee. We don't even take the coffee. Now we take coffee, but when I was going to Germany, we never took coffee. Yeah, I would even tell you a story of how I carried coffee out of pressure when I got the opportunity to go to Germany, and I heard that Wazungus wanapenda coffee.
Ulieka pale kwa suitcase.
Tukaenda pale Nyayo Stadium pale ile Nakumat, kitambo. Nikanunua makofi, sinapeleka. So I didn't even know how coffee, like I bought it, put in my bag, finished. So I went to Germany, presented it to my family, my host family, and then they kept it somewhere. Maybe the packages were nice with my size, whatever. Months inapita unaona
tumiki
jamaa. So one day after like 3 months nikaenda kwa kabati nikaona hii kitu ni ngumu,
imesha ganda imeshikana.
Mimi nikachukua coffee nikafanya nini 3 packets nikatupa. Hiyo siku kumbe huyu mama anakujanga anaangalia coffee zake beautiful.
Gift yake
coffee ziko wapi? Nikamwambia ziko zime expire. Ati hapana. Naona nafungua coffee packet mpya, naona like iko vacuum, so ni ngumu lakini akifungua inafanya
inakuwa back to normal.
Nimetoka kwa coffee na sijui stories za coffee. You have to come hizo.
Yeah,
so we were kind of brainwashed, and that's why we were colonized actually, because we have everything here. The first the beginning of mankind was here.
Cradle.
Yeah. So I feel like these people came to lie to us. And anyway, being that I've been in my own world, I talk to myself, I've been strange. And this is an issue that I think has also brought a lot of turmoil between me and my family. Always, yes, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's, yeah. I've always been somebody unique, somebody different. Yeah, so...
Are those also some of the qualities that were making you to yearn for hiyo kuingia majuu, kujua majuu? That's what you're saying.
Sikuwahi taka kwenda majuu.
Walai, kabisa.
Mimi hata siku najua stories za majuu.
Hebu niambie sasa ilianza aje? Like... Ulianzaje kuingia tu jama? Kwanza hukuamka tu na ukaingia jama.
I always loved the stories. Zile my childhood friends, watoto wa Bishop, Linda, Fossa and Nora. They travel a lot to the dad, the US, they're born in the US, they come to the village and stuff. So they'll tell you, oh, you know, zile maswali kwa tunasema zile. Unapanda ndege, unafika mahali, unashuka, alafu mnafungwa na kamba ya unafungwa na kitu hivi. Niko napenda hizo story. Niko naenda kutoka US naenda huko kusikia story. Alafu najiimaginia, so hizo kutembea, siju kufungwa na kanda, siko na
hazikuwa zina make sense.
And because in our house also pale ngia kwetu kwa nyumba yetu, hata kwa teacher's compound, hakukuwa na mtu amefly. Hakuna.
So hakuna hiyo vision, hakuna hizo stories.
Hakuna hiyo vision at all. Until after high school, I just like nilikula Christmas, and then suddenly my mother's friends, I know she's listening, my mother's friend came to like pray for me that nenda Nairobi. That's why I came to Nairobi. Nenda kuishi na uncle yangu. My mom gave me 10,000 shillings kwa mkono, nini nitafute nayo college. I was 16 years old. So I came to Nairobi, went to live with my auntie. hapo kwa nyumba yake. Unajua ile life ya madhe ilikuwa easy breeze. Tulikuwa tumezoea. Unajua unaamka unapiga dasta asubuhi. Sasa hapa ni kwa mtu, unajua. Hai. Ikaanza kuwa bit of strict nini. Ngumu. Nikaanza kuona watu wako kwa hii family, watu wana fly nini, watu wako majuu, because my auntie came from a family where people had flown, so akakuja ka introduce hapa kwa my uncle's house, watu wana fly, nikaanza kusikiza stories majuu. But what really made me want to go to Maju later on, because hata stories za nini za bank statements kwa najua niko nasikia my cousins bank statements nasema hizo nini sasa like long, like until I got to 18 I was just following my passion. My passion was always radio. Always my mother always had a radio. We didn't have a TV. Hata kama ilikuwa black and white, alafu inafunikwa na kitambaa. Sasa the bold inafunguliwa. So I was more into radio, a lot of radio. So my mind always wanted to be into that radio. Like, nini nafanyika na radio? What's happening? So coming to Nairobi, I wanted to go and see what is in this radio. So when I came, I decided I want to go into media. So I walked into KBC. Nikaambia I want to like see how things happen here. Nakumbuka tuko na kina Churchill na mimi ni mzee bado.
Ni sawa experience.
Anyway, I got an opportunity, nikapata some very nice people hapo KBC, Mary Onyango, Philip Etale, wakaniingiza huko. Wakani connect college, KMC, and some other town colleges, zile tu kujifika. Niko 10,000 peke yake kumbuka. Na sijui pia Nairobi, na kwa nyumba kule mali naishi pia ilikuwa hard. Sababu hapo siku wenu wenye nyumba, as watu wa nyumba ndio wanaweza lala vile wanataka, wanaweza kula vile wanataka. Wewe ukiingia, unajua siku za kitambo, you will be just a maid, roll safi, shortcut, when you maid.
Yes.
So ilikuwa hard. So I was trying to stay away from home as much as I can. So nikajaribu KBC, nikapata opportunity ya kulanuko, nikakuwa floor manager, nikajaribu kufanya production, nikuanga assistant wa some guy called Chris Mutungi, tukafanya Vyoja Makamani, all those things. And then later nikapata pia KTN through a friend of mine called Brenda Mulinya. Nilisikia voice yake leo hapa. She had just come from Maseno. We just met and she was like, I'll talk to Emmanuel Juma. You'll get there. So they put me under spots. Nikajaribu pia hiyo. And then one day when I was at my uncle's place, I used to do the attachment or whatever I'm doing, and then I go to the restaurant. Alikuwa na restaurant, to Stomach Clinic. Nowadays it's not there. So we go there work, and then some guy tells me, Terry, you're interested in media, yeah? Ati kuna radio inafunguliwa mahali inaka, those days wakasema inaka ni ya Tuju. Tuju was the Minister of Communication. So people just guess radio ya Kijaluo ni yake. Kasema, please apply to that thing. So akanisaidia, nika-apply, ikakawika like 1 year sikupata. So just hustling out here. Bila salary, bila nini, to survive. Pale nilikuwa naishi. I know my mother doesn't like to hear this, but it's something I have to talk about. I was living in this house. Hii nyumba iko mpaka na magari, but upati fare. Unajua? Everywhere napewa fare na mimi nitatembea. Kumbuka South Sea is a flood. Unajua? Iko na flood pale kutoka container mpaka pale Midlands. Is a flood. Natembea mguu. Ukitoka Tao, kuna magari za kubeba hata chakula umbwa. But sasa mimi mtoto, unajua,
umetoka kwa
unaambwa you make sure you come and pick that chakula umbwa upeleke nyumbani na matatu. So hivyo ilikuwa ngumu.
Tough.
Sometimes ukikuja late, unajua saa kama nyinyi sasa mtapelekwa na gari ya kazi, lakini mnadropiwa pa route. So wanaweza na mtu ataka unaenda Lang'ata, unaanza I believe nilikuwa kwa hiyo gari, nimeenda prostitution, nini. Hiyo prostitution pia tutaenda tu sababu unafaa wewe ni msichana, unataka manguo. Nini? Kuna baba hapa nje na kuja restaurant pale, wanaona vile kuna hips nini, si tuko innocent, atakupatia pesa. So tufanyeje? These are things, I still insist the parents are also listening, wasikie when their kids wenye wametuma Nairobi kuishi na host na brothers ama uncles ama nini, wanawaambia it's hard out here, sikizeni. Usiambue something else, mtroko na safa. So I survived.
I like the fact that you have said this because as you are surviving here in Kenya, niko sure it would have been different if there were no friends, if there were no, as you said, a bit of support, a guardian here and there. And that's good. That's a good note because I want us to connect to someone right now because we are the #1 connecting show in the region because nataka uangalie hii kamera hapa, tunataka tuangalie hapa ndo to connect.
Gani?
Yes, ndo to connect now one of your friends, one of your amazing friends all the way in Germany. Anaitwa Milka. Hey, ni aje? Unajua huyu chocolate ako hapa?
Kabisa, I know her from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Ebu tuambie kidogo about her. Umesikia akiongea, unasikia akitupatia story yake. You're one of her close friends na uko Germany pale. Talk to us about the first times meeting Terry. I don't know where you met. Give us that story. Unajua, how did you guys bond? Before tuingililie story yake sasa unajua connect zote.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Okay, the first time I met Terry, I was living with a certain lady, ilikuwa a bedsitter house, and the lady told me that there is a friend of hers who is also coming to that bedsitter. So we were 3 ladies living in a bedsitter. And Terry came, she had no job, so she was eating my food, and we also had to provide her with fare. So that is how I knew Terry. But she became such a moral support system to me, and I became so close to Terry even more than this friend.
Milky.
And from then on, yes.
Ebu ambie vile. Let me tell you.
Tumechange hapo pale.
Ndio to connect his story. So hii nishafika Germany, yeah? And then I'm done with the pair. I went as an au pair. Then the first family wakanitesa nikahepa. Yes, nikaenda Hamburg. Au pair hii ikaisha. So then you have 1 month, ile 1 month ya kujisort ama tunakuwa na 1 month holiday. So hiyo month nikaenda Austria, nikapata au pair family in Austria. So kwenda Austria walikuwa wameniambia wako Wien. Wien is a city because I was coming from Hamburg city. Then nikifika huko naona hey, nimechukuliwa airport, naacha Wien nyuma. Tunapita, nikafika Ushago, kunaitwa sijui Krems and the Donau. Jesus. Hey, kwa nyumba umbwa 2. Hey, mimi umbwa jamani nitakwaje? Anyway nika survive. Kwenda kuregister the next day. Mpaka wana kwa shock to registration wanasema we've never registered a black here. Jesus. Hey, the next morning ati nene nipeleke umbwa 2, moja kubwa hivi, moja ndogo, nipeleke sijui for a walk sijui kwa forest. Mimi nilikuwa presenter Ramogi FM. How am I going to tembea na umbwa kwa forest? Sasa hiyo Austria, watu wangu wanajua na niko Australia. Mimi sikuambia mtu niko Australia. Sasa hapa one day huyu baba akaniambia Terry, why do you close the door when you are with us? Why unaogopanga nini? Hai, nikasema ni opportunity. Hapa napigia, there's a friend of mine ni rescue from Hamburg. From Stuttgart nikienda Hamburg. Nilikuwa nimeland Stuttgart first. My story is wherever. Anyway, so nikampigia Kinya kontra Kinyi. Nikamwambia Kinyi, akimtanda. Please nitoe hapa, niondoe hapa. Siko 2 weeks tu niko nimekaa hapo. Akinya akasema, Kinya alikuwa very helpful. Akinya akasema, wacha nikuorganizie wewe park kesho, kwa sababu hata kupatia visa bado kuna visa yako ile ya holiday ya Germany. Na unaweza rudi Germany. So wacha niorganize, niko na some friends wako na ka room. Wana survive, wanatafuta vile wako students. So unaweza kuja mjaribu kuhustle nao mpate visa ya nini? Ya shule. Sisi ndio vile nikahepa na kabag nikakuja Stuttgart. Kufika Stuttgart, sina do, visa mbaki 2 weeks. Nikalanda nao mazee. Room ni ndogo. Room ilikuwa ndogo. Unaingia hivi. Ilikuwa ndogo. Double decker iko hapo. Alafu kuna ka space kadogo hivi. Alafu mwenye nyumba sasa mwenye nyumba alikuwa anaitwa nani?
Alikuwa anaitwa
Lona ndo mwenye nyumba. Yeye pia ni student lakini unajua yeye alikuja mbele yetu.
Yeye ndo kusema.
Kumbe Niseme nasema kumbe ndo na mine ours ni broker jo. Sasa yeye akona boyfriend nayo ni boss wa cleaning company, so instead yeye clean yanaleta wale wasafara alafu masafara wanaenda kuclean na analipwa salary.
Hey, so history, I love the fact that two friends are connecting on Diaspora Connect. We are the #1 connecting show. Niko na Terry hapa, alikutana of course na her good friend Milka pale wakiwa away from home. Na unasikia story ina combine many different things. Milka, aya, sasa wewe on your side, umekutana na huyu msupa wetu, unajua, and then, unajua, y'all are connecting, unajua, do you teach her some of the things, muna connect on some of the experiences, ama ni one of those ones ambayo circumstance imewaleta pamoja?
Ni circumstance ilituleta pamoja, but after we met, we just connected and shared what we want to do, our experiences, and we grew together.
Waambie nilikuwa naiba nini yako? Conflicts yako na maziwa yangu kwa bag.
Because remember, I had a job, she had no job. So every time I did my shopping, because those times I loved cornflakes and milk. But every time my cornflakes kept reducing,
Terry chocolate.
Terry was the cat that was eating my milk and cornflakes.
Hey, kweli alikuwa anakutesa sana.
Sikuwa na do, sina anything.
So Ebu Milka, Ebu tell me some of the things, because as you said, you had a job before Terry could get one. Talk to us about some of the things at least ulikuwa unaambia Terry, because anaona we una earn, anaona we unaenda out, una get opportunities. So what are some of the things that you were telling her, and what are some of the things also that you can tell Kenyans who are watching right now, especially about that first time kukuja maju? Because vile tumesikia na Terry, it's not all rosy. Hautafika tu alafu uanze kubebwa juju like the king. So talk to us and talk to the audience too, please, Milka.
Okay, with Terry, we were just encouraging each other because we were all new maju. So there's nothing special that I was telling her that she doesn't know. She knew that, first of all, when you come maju, you have to make your papers. Before you get even that job and stabilize in a job, first of all, you have to make sure that your papers are ready, are clear, so that the government doesn't deport you. That is the first thing you have to do when you come maju. So talking to Kenyans abroad, you know, those times that we came 20 years ago, hatukuwa na high-skilled Kenyans or Africans out there. So that is why with my pay setters, I really encourage Kenyans that ukikuja hapa, you do what brings you here. You make your papers and you go for those courses that you want to do. And also with my pay setters, I bring high-skilled Kenyans when you wameanza biashara yao, not like 20 years ago, where you find that most Africans or maybe Kenyans were doing the odd jobs like cleaning. There was nobody to look up to. But right now, Wakenya are the ones that they are on the table. They are the doctors, they are the nurses, they are the journalists like Terry you have on your show. And they are sitting on the table and they are making decisions. And that is something that I'm proud of. And that is something that I encourage even the younger Kenyans that are coming maju, even in Germany, that they go for those things. They go forward and get their ambitions. That is what I would like to tell the young people who are looking forward to come or are coming.
That's such an intriguing kind of thing, because kufika maju ni kitu moja, kukaa huko na unajua helping your family is also the story pia nyingine. Hebu tuongeleshe pia kidogo tu before turudi kwa hii amazing bond mko nayo na Terry. Talk to us about opportunities, kwa sababu Wakenya wanadhaningi diaspora ni US. Wanadhaningi diaspora ni unajua some few places, hawaoni Germany, hawaoni other areas in the world where they could thrive. Hebu talk to those Kenyans, because you're thriving in Germany, Terry hapa testimony mwenyewe. So talk to those Kenyans ambao they've only have their sights on America, ama you know, just certain places.
One thing that people don't know is that the Germany wakona a very, very structured and very good social system. For example, nikikiwa mgonjwa saizi, sitatoa thousands of dollars to go to the hospital. That is catered for because I pay for the insurance with my work. So my work pays for me when I'm sick. So I can stay at home for 6 weeks and the government will pay for it because I pay the health insurance through my work. But that is something that you don't get in America, because in America, ukiwa mgonjwa, ni wewe utatoa hizo thousands of dollars kujilipia na hauna. So that is one thing that people don't know about Germany. The social system in Germany is very structured and it's very good. And also the opportunities in Germany, for example, right now, wameleta a visa, a new, it's called seeking, a visa that helps you seek. You get a 1-year visa from Kenya, for example, and you come to Germany, and that visa allows you to look for a job. Ukipata hiyo kazi, in the field that you study for, of course, then you can stay here in Germany.
The other thing you're forgetting, Milka, language. In Germany, without the German language, there's no opportunity for you.
Sasa kama unakuja na hiyo 1 year visa yenye umepewa kutafuta kazi, you make use of that 1 year. Usianze kufanya odd jobs, unataka pesa. No, you make sure that 1 year you send your application so that you get that job that you want. Pesa itakuja baadaye kama umeshapata hiyo kazi nimekuleta kutafuta. Yeah.
That's sound advice for sure. Alafu Milka, wacha tu nikusha ukweli. Wewe na Terry mkipatana hiyo Germany mnavuruga mbaya.
Unajua Milky Milky alikuja kama model. Yeye alikuanga Milky alikuwa highlight.
So, hebu niambie some of the things wewe na Terry mna do for fun. Tell me some of those things, because when we hear Germany, I follow football, so I know football is one of the big pastimes there. So tell me some of the things where weekend ama off munafanya before disikie Milka hapa, before disikie Terry hapa.
Weekends, for example, right, this weekend I'm in Berlin. Terry, I didn't mention that, but I'm in Berlin and I came for a baby shower just to be with other Kenyans and doing the Kenyan food, for example. So those are some of the things that I do for the weekend. And also to grow my pace setters, to get Kenyans who are doing big things out there, like starting their business, talk to them, and then also they encourage other Kenyans to do what they want to do. I mean, to follow their passions. Those are some of the things I do for the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terry, ungeongezea nini kwa hiyo list ambayo Milka ametuchocha ama ame-leave out?
we are friends, yes, but we have different lives. Milka is more social, goes for parties.
Introvert.
Mimi ni introvert. Mimi si meeting Kenyans.
No. But I love the fact that you're out there.
Yeah, it's experience.
Please make sure you say hi to those Kenyans that you're meeting. Pass our greetings to them, and also let it not go unsaid. Big up to yourself. Kudos to yourself.
Thank you
for everything that you're doing. It's not easy being away from home, and one of the main reasons we made this show is because of champions. Are there any champion?
Yeah.
Exactly. Champions kama wewe, champions hapa kama Terry. So as you're out there, just know, love ya mtaani 254 KE tunakwaga pale. Hata kama unajua tunakuitisha paundi kila siku euro pale, but mapenzi ni ile ile. So receive your flowers. Ile time utakuja mtaani, hii kiti hapa iko for you, and you know, for us also to celebrate you, because as you said, you're usually looking for Kenyans, you're celebrating other Kenyans, so pia wewe ni muhimu pia tukupige support, si ndio? So receive your flowers. And there are Kenyans out there who would love to connect with you, talk to you some more, get some of those opportunities, especially in Germany. How can they reach out to you, or what would you tell them is the best way?
I'm more active in Instagram, so with my full name is Milka Oromo Fisher, and also my Facebook page, Milka Oromo Fisher.
Okay, so a few questions are coming in here before you send in your salams, and I also have Terry do that. Kuna mtu hapa anasema, ask Milka and Terry whether PWDs can get a chance to work abroad. I'm Mato Senior from Embu. What would you say? Terry?
Milka should answer that.
Milka, what would you say?
PW, who are those?
Who are those?
I think it's persons living with disabilities.
Oh,
Yes.
I have to research on that. I'm not so sure about that. But I think Germany accepts everybody, so long as you are qualified. They accept every gender, every person with disability. Kila mtu, so long as you have the B2 German language and you are qualified.
And you're qualified. Okay. Another one here says, hi guys, happy to see Terry on Citizen TV, Diaspora Connect. Neville umeweza sana. I started following her on YouTube back in 2021. A great friend of Baba. And that is Joanne from Nyabondo, Kisumu County. Another one here, please say hi to our amazing guest. Wanaka wako very young, wanaka ni kama wako Gen Z 19. Wow. Are they married? Paul kutoka Meru. Hey Paul, wewe ni mjanja. That one is a personal question. Nyinyi ndio mtasema. Mtajibu Terry, ungesema aje?
Single and not searching.
And not searching. I love it. Milka, ukiwa majuu najua wanakucheki mbaya sana. Ungesema aje?
Mi niko very married.
Please. Wait, mse wangu wa Meru, pole sana maze. Hiyo ship ilisail kitambo maze. Aya, last one here. Please uliza kina Terry na Milka jobs za caregivers do pay well in Germany. And if they can, do they have any recommendations or please give us links? Joe King, Mirembe. What would you say, Milka?
True, they pay very well. I have a friend, I just had an interview with her last week on Saturday. She has a consulting firm, and this consulting firm, it brings people to Germany. Sasa kama ni caregiver kama huyo, she goes to this consulting firm, wanaambia what to do, and they do the applications. So what they require is, for example, you have to know the German language, the B2, and then you also have to be a professional. For example, if you're a nurse in Kenya, you want to come to Germany, they have to recognize your certificate, your language is in check, and then they connect you. The consulting firm connects you here with a job. That is what I can tell the person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please. Yeah.
And that is not only that is for caregivers. That also, I'm sure, applies to teachers. They need to get the right accreditation, learn at least German, etc. Yes?
They have to have the German language B2, and the certificates have to be translated. Not translated, but Terry, what's the word?
Verified by no time.
Verified.
Yeah, verified.
Okay, yes, I love it. Experts in studios. Milka, asante sana, tunaku appreciate. We are glad. We are the #1 connecting show in the region, and we are glad we could connect both of you. You are friends, muko pale Germany pamoja, but also right here in the 254. So that is an amazing thing. Before we let you go, please, ningependa sana utume salams, because I'm sure family members watakuwa surprised, seeing you on screen, but please, big up wale watu wote wa hapa, and also don't forget our watu wote ambao pia uko nao hapo. Ulisema uko Berlin, Germany. Yes.
Yes, Nico. I don't live in Berlin, but I came. This is just one of the.
She went to Paris, as usual.
So I would like to, yeah, it was a baby shower. I would like to send the greetings to my brother who is watching, Nelson Mandela, named after the great Nelson Mandela. Amekaa akingoja just to see the seas and support the seas, and I love you so much, Nelson. Thank you so much.
Oh, Nelson Pekendo alikuwa kwa list. Wow, feels so good.
Nelson Pekendo alikuwa kwa list. Of course, there are friends who are watching when they saw that I'm going to be here in Diaspora Connect, and they tuned in. They're sitting there. They're watching. So there are so many. I can't name all of them. Sawa. But thank you so much for always supporting me. Yeah.
Hapo sawa. Salute. Huyo ni Champez. Huyo ni Milka all the way in ameenda baby shower Berlin, but tunajua hiyo baby shower is a code word for kujinoise, party time. Na uzuri niko na Terry hapa ameconfirm. So thank you very much. Now usisahau, you're our ambassador. So as you're there in Berlin, sanitize hao kutuhusu. Unajua?
Kabisa.
Wasalimie.
Yeah, sawa. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah.
Terry, hautaki kuambia bye your friend?
Tutapata baadaye. Ama Milka, uende upati.
Of course, I'm just waiting for that. I'm waiting for that call.
Wacha nichome sasa.
You guys have a lovely night.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day too. And you see, connections, two friends, same country, but moja akitravel na mwingine atravel, wanapata hiyo connection.
Exactly.
On the #1 connecting show in the region. Terry, we appreciate you. Bila wewe, hii show yetu kidogo kizungumkuti.
Unajua ulikata short. Ulinikata short sijasema hata kitu kwa nataka.
Kwa sababu tunaongea.
Mimi nakuanga side ya mental health ya watu diaspora.
Sawa. Hiyo opportunity ni yako. Na before tumalize, ningependa uambie cause tunajua mental health muhimu. Especially when it comes to all our loved ones wako majuu. Kuwaomba paundi, dola, yes, sawa nini, but also their mental well-being. Knowing your loved one ako sawa kabisa. Yes, they go to joy. Yes, wanakutafutia, but knowing that their well-being mentally iko sawa kabisa. Talk to me about some of those ways in which personally you keep your mental health in check, because I'm sure being away from home imekufunza new things, few tricks, few things that you can tell other diasporans, new diasporans wale wamefika tu wanashanga, ni WhatsApp pekee nitaongea nao. So talk to them about that as you spread the message of mental well-being.
Yeah, with time I've learned to cut people out sometimes, to take a break from people sometimes. Love them, support them, provide for them if I can, but not to pour out of an empty cup. To also live my life. Why? Because at the end of the day, when people die, they will cry. People who loved you, even whether it's your daughter or your mom or your dad, you'll never jump with them in the grave. So you always have to remember you have a life to live. And to our parents, most of our parents are from a generation where they were taught to impress other people, even at the expense of their own children. So you find, I understand them though, you find that our parents, maybe they feel like if they ask you to provide for someone who's not really close, then it's a problem. Our parents kind of divide kids. When one goes Majua, one is in Nairobi and the other one's in the village, they're termed as, even if you have a low job or you're working in the media, but you're in Kenya, you're termed as a poor person. And that one who's in Maju, whether they are sick in the hospital for forever, whether they are just bartenders, whether they are cleaners or whatever, they're termed as rich. So when when people are contributing something home, even if somebody's dead or anything, the one in the diaspora is expected to pay more. And it's always like that. So the longer you stay in the diaspora, the more the gap between you and your family drifts. And I've had a lot of complaints lately about parents who are complaining that their children are blocking them, they are not listening to them, they're adopting other people's parents as their parents. Reason is, when you decide that my relationship with you is money, you are innocent, definitely, because you're from another generation. But when you can't get it that this kid of yours is also a struggler and can only help you and help those who are very close to you, when you can't get that, you also need to call and ask your child, how are you? What's happening with you? What are you doing today? Then the drift comes, because you find then they connect with friends like me and Milka, for example. Then Milka will go with me to her mother. And when the mother gives me the love that I need, then I start calling her mother my mother. So not because I don't like my mother, no. It's just because what I need, this, we say in German, is Zuneigung, like the love, just to be hugged. I get it from this other person's mother. So then you'll be blaming your kid. Oh, she's calling her children, this other woman's kid, mother, and me not, and I'm the one who gave birth. Giving birth to a child doesn't necessarily mean mothering. Motherhood means being there for them, eating the omena with them. When they call home and say, Mama, it's too much for me, or Baba, it's too much for me, I want to come home. Not telling them, you know what, that money you want to put on a plane, please send it, we need to pay something with it. Somebody's kid needs to go to school with it. You know, we live in Germany. I live in Germany, for example. People live in the US, people live in Canada. We cannot walk to Kenya. I was born in Kenya. It's my right to be in Kenya. Going to the diaspora, like on my case, I went because I saw that option as the only way to escape the torture and the emotional abuse I was having, and the physical abuse I was having as well, and also to help the kids, my sister's kids, for example, who I've really, even my sisters as well, which they're thriving. But then, I'm still here. When I'm abroad, I have to, like, digest a lot of things to survive there. The cold, the racism, the loneliness. Why did I leave Kenyan groups? You join a Kenyan group, and they're from other cultures, they are there with other mindsets. Then your dream is being cut short because somebody's jealous of you. They want you to be like them, you know? If she went there with a dream and it was cut short, now she's become maybe a cleaner or is married to a Nigerian or has a baby with a Togolese. They want you to be like them. Either you are below them or you're cut short. And these are experiences that I had. So I decided to step aside and be on my own and build that dream that I had because I was thinking of bigger things, okay? Yeah, so I'd like our parents to just know that if I cut you off, if your child cuts you off, it's not out of hate or wherever, it's because you just don't understand them. And so we have to live our life. We have a life to live.
Life, yes. Yeah. And I like the fact you've spoken it so passionately. You've really said it. So I hope parents, as you're out there, umesikia, your loved one ako majuu lakini bado, yani una relax tu, yani unajua. And I want us to take a short commercial break. Thank you very much, Terry. And when we come back, I'll be giving you that answer to sights and sounds. Plus, we'll be wrapping it up here with Terry, plus more vibes on the other side. So make sure you come back to Diaspora Connect.
Only fire, only water, only money, only money, only money, only money. We are put the fire, put the thunder, only money, only money, only money. Let do my bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy, bless you with money, oh baby. Let do my bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy, bless you with money, oh baby. Sucker, baby. Sucker, yeah, they full up. Lock. Oh, yeah, they full up. Sucker.
Baby, love me tender, yeah. Baby, palanga my love, oh, I. Monica dance to do the forever, yeah. Baby, with you know I hello, yeah.
Wacha kubahatisha, anza kuwin. Form mpya imefika. Hii form ni cheza. Una bundles, una smartphone, usiwori. Dial *770# sahi. Na cheza huchezi hard, unacheza smart. Tuko na AI system inafanya hiyo kazi ngumu for you. Chagua quick bet, single bet ama multi bet. Weka stake yako na wacha system ikupatie win yako. Games zikiingiana, wallet inanona instantly. Cheza leo. Decide how much you want to win. Dial *770# now. Usi stress. Cheza. Not for persons under the age of 18. Gambling can be addictive. Cheza is authorized and regulated by BCLB under license number BK 0000856.
Yero, mimi nausa dawa yero. Hii dawa ni natural, lile inaita natural ya msituni, hapana chemical. Kama simu iko na shida ya network, hii dawa naweka. Kama wewe iko deni na credit, hii nalipa. Kama wewe iko deni ya pesa ile ya simu, hii nalipia wewe. Yero, nakuambia hii dawa mzuri kabisa. Yero, hii inafanya kila kitu kabisa na kuwa mzuri kabisa yero. Nunua hii dawa na tibu kila kitu ya simu yako.
Dial *811 345# to get Ndauo as your skiza tune.
This Sunday at International Christian Center, Nairobi.
As we go through life, many of us, we seek after many things. We chase after money. Some of us chase after relationships. But Jesus declares, I am the bread of life. Only He can satisfy the hunger that's within us.
Live on Citizen TV Gospel Sunday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m.
aroma too sexy, yo. Me and you not till weekend, yo. Yo, not till weekend, yo. As you do that thing, does it make me high, bagger? But it's so soft, I go shop my mind, yeah. I put a good sumame, baby, yo. Mama, put a good sumame, yo. Baby, oh, dancing, get up. Hey, dancing, my cosa. Oh, yeah, dancing in povo. Hey, alaga, baby, love.